Welcome to the NBC 24 Academic Challenge. Here's your host, Norm Van Ness.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Norm Van Ness here from NBC 24. We thank you so much for finding our academic challenge. Our two teams in competition tonight, the team to my right, the team from Findlay. Give the camera a little wave there, everybody. All right, we'll go over to the team from Evergreen. They are here on my left. You guys give a little wave as well. All right, everybody's here. They're ready to play. But before we start, we're going to read the rules to you at home as to how round one will be played.
In our buzz-in round, teams can buzz in when they think they know the answer. Each team will be awarded 10 points for every correct answer. If a team answers incorrectly, they will be deducted 10 points.
All right, everybody at home now knows how to play, and we invite you to play along. Try and keep up with these guys. It's not easy to do. All right, our buzz-in round ready to take shape and kick off. 3 minutes on the clock. Contestants, good luck. Buzz in if you know the answer. Name the national airline of Switzerland. Findlay.
Swiss Airlines.
Swiss Airlines is technically incorrect. It is Swiss Air is the name of the airline. Swiss Air would be the name of the airline, so that is incorrect. We move on. This country was the first to occupy Japan in the last 1,000 years. Can you name it? Findlay.
China.
China would be incorrect. Technically, it was the United States. We move to the next question. What's the Italian term for large prawns, which are often sautéed in butter and garlic? Findlay.
Scampi.
Scampi is correct. We move to the next one. 3 angles are in the ratio of 2 to 3 to 4. The first and third angles are supplementary. How many degrees are in the second angle? Evergreen.
60.
60 would be incorrect. It would be 90 degrees would be the angle. Here is the next one. Bernard Malamud is the author of a baseball story that was made into a major motion picture. Can you name the film? Evergreen.
$1 Million Arm.
That would be incorrect. We were looking for The Natural would have been the correct answer. When President Kennedy was assassinated, John Connally, a passenger in Kennedy's limousine, was also injured. Connally held what elected position at the time? Findlay.
Governor.
Of which state?
Texas.
Texas is correct. Governor of Texas. Next one. Identify all of the different parts of speech included in this quotation by George Chapman. Quote, ignorance is the mother of admiration. Time up on that one. There was a noun, a verb, a preposition, and an article all in that sentence. So we move to the next one. I'll give you 3 pairs of well-known cities, and you name the westernmost in each. Dallas, Fort Worth, Minneapolis, St. Paul, San Francisco, Oakland. Evergreen.
San Francisco, Oakland.
Of the 2 cities, we need the one that is the westernmost between the 3 pairs. So Dallas, Fort Worth, Minneapolis, St. Paul, San Francisco, Oakland.
San Francisco.
That would be incorrect. The westernmost in those 3 pairs, Fort Worth is the westernmost, Minneapolis is westernmost, and San Francisco sits west of Oakland. That's how that one works. Next question. Which French author wrote a play about Caligula, portraying him as a sensitive person, horrified by what the author believes is the absurd condition of human life? Neither team were to try in time. Albert Camus would have been a correct answer. Well, a little bit of a slow start there, but that's no problem. We've got 3 more rounds to play. We're going to come back and meet all of the players that are in competition tonight, and we will also move on to our volleyball round. We'll do that here in just a second. Stay with us.
Adam Seitz, Senior.
Serena Roholfeda, Senior.
Jaden Egler, Jr.
Jamie Tesnow, sophomore.
Kayla Keckler, freshman.
James Lohmeyer, Freshman.
Chelsea Miller, senior.
Nick Hendricks, Senior.
Kyle Harmon, Senior.
Kevin O'Neill, Junior.
Mike Smithmeyer, Junior.
Austin Cobb, Sophomore.
Grace Bryson, freshman.
In our volleyball round, the low point total team goes first. 10 points will be awarded for every question answered correctly. If a team answers incorrectly, the opposing team gets a chance to steal the question. And if they are correct, they get the following question. Questions will bounce back and forth until the round is complete.
All right, now that we have met the players, we're ready to press on with our volleyball round. Up first will be the team from Evergreen. You guys get 3 minutes to get in as many questions as you can. We'll start your 3-minute clock with this first question. What is the primary job of the Federal Reserve Board? Is it to oversee loans to foreign nations? B, regulate the federal budget? C, regulate money supply and interest rates? D, monitor the stores of gold? Or E, collect tariffs?
C.
C is the correct answer. Our next question then for Findlay. What two prepositions are common to all crossword puzzles?
Across and down.
Across and down is the correct answer. Over to Evergreen. Which of the following countries does not border Israel? Iran, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, or Syria?
Iran.
Iran is the correct answer. Back over to Findlay. Which country does not list Portuguese as an official language? Would it be Brazil, Angola, Guinea-Bissau, Argentina, or Mozambique?
Argentina.
Argentina is correct. Evergreen for you. The disappearance of the dinosaurs spelled the end of which geological era?
Jurassic.
That would be incorrect. Findlay, a try at that one?
The Triassic.
Triassic is incorrect. It is the Mesozoic would be the correct answer. We stay with Findlay. A wind called the Siberian Express results when what major air current is positioned to carry frigid air from Siberia over the North Pole and right into America's heartland without moderating its influence over the Pacific Ocean?
Jet stream.
The jet stream is the correct answer. We go to Evergreen. What is the last word in this statement of the 19th Amendment? Quote, the rights of the citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of blank.
Race.
Race would be incorrect. Findlay, a try.
Gender.
Gender would be incorrect. Technically, it says sex would have been the correct answer. Findlay, we stay with you. Divide the product of the square root of 100 and the square root of 361 by the square root of 25. Time is up for them. Evergreen, a shot?
21.
21 is incorrect. We're looking for 38. All right, so that completes our volleyball round. This game is still very, very close with 2 rounds complete. We take a halftime break. When we come back, it'll be time for our lightning rounds. We'll do that right in just a minute.
Welcome back to NBC 24's Academic Challenge. In our lightning round, the low point total team gets to go first and will be awarded 10 points for every correct answer. There are 0 deductions for incorrect answers, so guessing is encouraged. Each team can pass on a question, but will have to wait for it to be read in its entirety. Each team has 3 minutes to get in as many questions as they can in our lightning round.
And welcome back, everyone. We are ready now to enter into our lightning rounds. The team that will get to go first will be the team from Evergreen. 3 minutes on the clock to get in as many questions as you can. Hopefully, most of them correct answers. We will go with that 3-minute clock. Start it rolling as I read this, our first question. What three names are included in the idiom that means anybody at all?
Pass.
Pass. Looking for Tom, Dick, and Harry. Westinghouse introduced its name to the container it buried in 1938 to be opened in 6,539.
Time capsule.
A time capsule is correct. In the delta of which river does Eudora Welty's first novel, A Delta Wedding, take place?
Mississippi.
Mississippi is correct. The Buddhist monk who is hereditary God King of Tibet is accorded what title, meaning ocean of wisdom?
Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama is correct. Jim Thorpe won gold medals in the 1912 Olympics for the pentathlon and what else?
Football.
Football is incorrect. It's decathlon. What was Baron von Trapp's favorite flower?
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss is correct. Identify the gem whose name is from the Latin for seawater.
Aquamarine.
Aquamarine is correct. How many species of elephants are there?
2.
2 is correct. The Crimean and Balkan Wars were fought as which empire faded?
Russia.
Russia is incorrect. It was the Ottoman Empire. Who met the risen Jesus on his road to Damascus?
Mary Magdalene.
Mary is incorrect. It was Paul. What mountains does the Brahmaputra River begin in?
Pass.
Pass. Looking for Himalayas. What body part is low-density lipoprotein most likely to clog?
Arteries.
Artery is correct. Louisiana Creoles adopted a Choctaw word to give us this word for marshy river tributaries.
Bayou.
Bayou is correct. What country is bordered by Algeria, Libya, and the Mediterranean?
Tunisia.
Tunisia is correct. In 1947, the Hollywood 10 consisted of an American film director's screenwriters who refused to testify before what House committee?
Un-American Committee?
The Un-American Activities Committee is correct. What are chickens, ducks, and turkeys called
Poultry.
collectively? Poultry is incorrect. They are fowl. The first glass plant in America was built at this Virginia settlement in 1608.
Jamestown.
Jamestown is correct. What revolution saw almost every Chinese citizen carry a copy of Mao Zedong's Little Red Book?
Communists?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Cultural Revolution. Whose ragtime hits were instrumental in popularizing the player piano?
Gershwin.
Gershwin incorrect. It was Scott Joplin's. Where will you find Griffith Observatory and La Brea Tar Pits?
California.
Specifically in California.
Sacramento.
Incorrect. They are in Los Angeles. So that wraps up the time for Evergreen. They are now up to 100 points. So we move now to the team from Findlay. You guys get the same accordance here. 3 minutes to get in as many questions as you possibly can. So we will begin your 3-minute clock with this, your first question. Meaning all-powerful, this 10-letter word is often used to describe God.
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent is correct. Ripple marks form at what angle to the direction of a current?
90 degrees.
90 degrees is correct. In an electric cell, electrodes are inserted into a conductive liquid called what?
Pass.
Pass. Looking for an electrolyte. When the bicep contracts, what muscle relaxes?
Tricep.
Tricep is correct. Linguists have debunked the common belief that Eskimos have dozens of words for what substance?
Snow.
Snow is correct. Matthias was chosen by lot to take the place of which apostle?
Judas.
Judas Iscariot is correct. What jazz age novelist wrote, quote, "There are no second acts in American lives"?
Pass.
Pass. Looking for F. Scott Fitzgerald. Anna Karenina meets her boyfriend in what city?
Moscow.
Moscow is correct. Any part of a circle's circumference is called what?
Arc.
An arc is correct. What country gave refuge to the most American draft dodgers and deserters?
Canada.
Canada is correct. Who was president when the Hoover Dam was completed?
FDR.
FDR is correct. In a Christopher Marlowe play, Barabbas is the Jew of which island?
Pass.
Pass. Looking for Malta. What holiday the idea of Peter J. McGuire, president of the United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America, was officially recognized in 1894?
Labor Day?
Labor Day is correct. A runner's fatigue caused by glycogen depletion is called hitting the what?
Wall.
The wall is correct. What area belonged to Russia from 1799 to 1867?
Crimea.
Crimea, incorrect. It was Alaska.
Uh-oh.
Finish this biblical quote. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they
Will inherit the earth.
will inherit the earth is incorrect. Shall see God is the correct answer. What zone varies from batter to batter in baseball?
Strike zone.
The strike zone is correct. If you can't be tried twice for the
Double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy is actually correct. Identify the largest Indian Ocean island through which the Tropic of Capricorn passes.
Ceylon.
Ceylon, incorrect. Madagascar would be the correct answer. Only Roman citizens had the right to wear what garment in ancient Rome?
Toga.
A toga is correct. Of the Cyrillic languages, which is the one that has the most speakers?
Greek.
Greek is incorrect. It is Russian. Top American types of which bird include Montezuma, mountain, and bobwhite?
Cardinal?
I heard cardinal first. That is incorrect. Quail would have been the correct answer. How many days? Not enough time for that one. Now 170 on the board for the team from Findlay, 100 for the team from Evergreen. So we still got a pretty close game. We're through our lightning rounds, through 3 rounds of competition. That means we've got 1 more to go. That's our final challenge. It comes up right after the break. Stay with us.
Welcome back to NBC 24's Academic Challenge. The teams have made it to the final challenge. This is a buzz-in round, and each question will stop being read once a team buzzes in. Each team will be awarded 10 points for every correctly answered question. When answered incorrectly, the opposing team gets to hear the question in its entirety and has a chance to steal. The only thing separating these teams from victory and defeat is our final challenge.
Now, welcome back, everyone. Some unfinished business yet to take care of. That is going to be our final challenge. So these 2 teams have their buzzers back in hand. They're ready to go. Again, this is a 4-minute long round. A little bit of a change here in our 5th season of the Academic Challenge. So good luck to both teams. They have their buzzers in hand. Go ahead and push that button if you know the answer to this question. What 13-letter word is another term for the age of reason? Findlay. Enlightenment in unison is correct. When lo, as they reached the mountain's side, a wondrous portal opened wide, as if a craven was suddenly hollowed, and the piper advanced, the children followed. Who wrote that stanza, Evergreen?
Irving?
Irving, incorrect. Findlay, a try? Robert Browning would have been our correct answer. So we'll move on to the next one. Buzz in. Only 2 Central American countries have 2-word names. One meaning rich coast, the other the savior. Name them. Evergreen.
Costa Rica and the Dominican Republic.
That would be incorrect. Findlay, a try.
Costa Rica and El Salvador.
Correct. Costa Rica, El Salvador is the correct answer. Buzz in on this one. What's the term for a magazine that comes out every 3 months or 4 times a year? Findlay.
Periodical.
A periodical is incorrect. Evergreen, a try?
Quarterly?
A quarterly is the correct answer. Substances such as molluscicides, nematicides, rodenticides, fungicides, herbicides, and insecticides are known as what? Evergreen.
Pesticides?
Pesticides is a correct answer. What is not a group of people? Berbers, Visigoths, Upishans, Moors, or Hottentots? Findlay.
Berbers?
Berber is incorrect. Findlay, a try? Or Evergreen, a try, I should say.
Visigoths?
Visigoths, incorrect. It is Upanishads. It would have been the correct answer. We move to the next one. What Indian practice associated with battles also protected against insects and weather? Neither team with a try. Put on your war paint would have been a correct answer. What word is faulty? Is a faulty blend of irrespective and regardless? Finley.
Irregardless.
Irregardless is correct or incorrect in that answer. Here we go with the next one. According to an internal CIA history, what controversial aircraft of the 1950s never spotted a single Soviet missile during its clandestine missions? Finley.
U-2.
The U-2 is the correct answer. Which word can refer to a spy, a small animal, or a dark growth? Finley.
A mole.
A mole is the correct answer. Wedding parties enter to a march by Wagner. Who wrote the march? We'll go with Evergreen.
Gershwin.
Gershwin was incorrect. I'll finish it for Finley. Who wrote the march to which you exit?
Wagner.
Wagner, incorrect. It was Mendelssohn would be a correct answer. We'll go on to the next question. Name the 3 chemical elements whose symbols are the same as the abbreviations of cardinal compass points. Evergreen.
Nitrogen, sulfur, and tungsten.
That is a correct answer. We move to the next one. John, Joe, and Peter had 24 hits in a single league baseball season among them. Joe had 3 fewer hits than Peter and 3 more than John. How many did Joe have? 24 hits. No try on that one. We would have been looking for 8 would be a correct answer. Name either one of the 2 countries that led the world in production of alpaca wool. Finley. Chile is incorrect. Evergreen, a try?
Argentina.
Argentina is incorrect. The 2 are Peru and Bolivia would have been correct answers. And that is the end of the round, consequently the end of the game. Findlay coming out victorious here in our game tonight. We want to congratulate the team from Evergreen for playing a very good game. We want to thank everybody at home for being with us here again tonight for our academic challenge. Make sure you come back and join us next week. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for watching Academic Challenge. Be sure to check out the schedule and more at NBC24.com and find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Academic Challenge. Here's a look at some of the upcoming matches. Thanks for watching Academic Challenge.